So, aku sekarang di Italy. You guys can see the background behind me. Aku sekarang di Florence, baru sampai pagi tadi. Sekian lama tak buat video, but actually we did an update on Monday bila saya sampai Italy, but I have not updated since then. So, saya pun hilang suara. So saya rehat a few days, but let's get back into it. Ada beberapa benda yang menarik yang saya nak share dengan you guys, dan saya akan share exactly level mana yang saya sedang monitor untuk cari position untuk enter potential trades. So let's get started. So kita telah tamat minggu lepas, minggu ini dengan banyak news, and to be honest the news does not look that good. News agak bearish, dan sekarang ada orang tertanya, adakah kita akan dapat 2 rate cut? Right, ingat pada tahun lepas they were expecting 4 rate cut tahun ini. Right, dari 4 telah berkurang kepada 2, dan sekarang orang sedang bertanya adakah kita akan dapat 2 rate cut. So it's getting very very bearish in terms of the rate cuts, dan orang bertanya-tanya, will this year even have quantitative easing or not? Minggu ini candle baru monthly telah buka the first week of the month. Biasanya agak volatile. Tambahan lagi ada banyak news folder merah yang membuat market lebih volatile. So I have entered a few trades tapi closing them in break even. Ada member yang dapat profit sebab they scalp and they manage their risk differently. Tapi untuk saya, I've closed 2 trades in break even. So let's take a look what am I currently looking at right now. First and foremost, looking at the data, dalam 24 jam semalam tadi ada news, and dalam 24 jam hampir 1 billion telah kena liquidate dari market. 837 million longs telah kena liquidate, dan 127 million shorts telah kena liquidate. Right, so a lot of people are getting wrecked. Ramai orang tak tahu apa mereka sedang buat. So that's why we are here to make our trading plan. And you can see market telah dump, right? And right now it looks like we are having a bounce. Now, saya telah enter sebuah long. The current targets we are looking at right now, first one would be 106 atau 107, right? About here. Dan 111. Kalau guys ingat, this was the level that we were targeting. Dua level ni adalah level yang sama that we were targeting in the last update, right? So 107 we have about 300 juta, and 111 hampir 300 juta juga. Okay, so keep an eye on these two levels and keep them in mind. Okay, so Bitcoin. Finally, this weekly candle has swept some liquidity. Right, kalau you tengok ini weekly time frame untuk Bitcoin, tengok 1 week, 2 week dan 3 week higher. So bila dia buat higher macam tu, that means ada banyak liquidity tertinggal, and akhirnya this weekly candle telah sweep 3 minggu punya liquidation. Right, so usually once we've swept all that, it gives us a chance to make a reversal to the opposite side. Okay, so right now what we're looking at on Bitcoin ialah this range right here. If you remember in the last update, kita nak ambil short dari sini which was our previous range low, our 0.5 Fibonacci, and of course our resistance. Now price telah touch zone ini, tapi saya tak sempat ambil short sebab saya sedang travel, sedang busy sikit, saya tak boleh berdepan dengan chart. But I hope some of you guys manage to get this short dari sini sebab sangat-sangat cun Dia touch zone, dia terus dump. Right, so if you manage to get that short, cuba komen dekat bawah if you guys manage to get a short from here. Now, sekarang apa yang saya nampak yang lebih jelas ialah kita sedang berada dalam zone yang lebih besar atau range yang lebih besar. Saya tarik dari sini ke sini. You can see akhirnya kita telah sweep semua liquidity dari sini, right? All the liquidity from this side right here, we swept it up here. So apa kita nak, what we want to see right now ialah we want to reclaim this range macam biasa. Once we are able to reclaim the range, right, then we can potentially continue up to the opposite side of the range, atau we could even target the previous week high. Since kita dah sweep previous week low, right, we can potentially target the opposite, which is the previous week high. So saya dah enter sebuah long position. So right now what I'm waiting for ialah I'm waiting for my first take profit, iaitu dekat 107, which was our first liquidity level, dan yang kedua ialah around 111, which was the second liquidity level tadi. So to be honest, saya takkan enter position baru sebab saya dah enter sebuah long position, but I will be monitoring this area right here, 111, untuk potential short, sebab itulah that's where all the liquidity has built up, right? So if you have not entered a long position, apa yang you boleh tunggu ialah you boleh tunggu, sebab kita dah sweep macam ni, you boleh tunggu dia retest balik like this and sambung. So you akan cari long position di sini, right? You look something like this, long di sini, stop loss dekat bawah ni, and you first target ialah the liquidity level tadi 107, right? So clearly more than 1/1. So very decent RR yang you boleh dapat sini. Okay, so kalau you belum enter long, this is a potential long setup that you boleh enter maybe over the weekend, sebab I don't think price akan terus terbang lah. It's very unlikely price akan terus fly to the other side. So kemungkinan untuk weekend ni mungkin price akan ranging sini sekejap, so you boleh cari peluang untuk enter semasa price ranging over the weekend, right? Now I wanted to share with you Ethereum also. So Ethereum, we were looking to short here, right? We were looking to short here bila dia close CME gap and also at the top of the range. Tak dapat short juga sebab saya pun busy, but right now the same similar setup has happening. This garisan biru ialah previous week low. Kita telah sweep previous week low, so ideally we want to see a continuation, same as Bitcoin, right? We want to see it reclaim the range here, pop, right? Over the weekend, kalau dia boleh consolidate dalam atas value area low ni lebih baik, then we could see it continue all the way to the other side. Okay, so this is for Ethereum. Ethereum looks a bit more, nampak kuat sikit berbanding Bitcoin sebab kita masih maintain di atas ya. We're still on top here. Masih di range atas. Right, so Ethereum does look a bit more bullish compared to Bitcoin. So this is a position I would consider taking on Ethereum. So Lana pun telah masuk zone yang menarik untuk enter. This was the first level I was looking at, right? Tapi saya tak sempat enter, and right now we are lower here. We are lower, but sekarang agak tinggi untuk enter, right? Kalau nak enter sini, RR tak berapa cantik. So like I said, over the weekend it's likely that prices might consolidate sideways. So kalau kita consolidate, I would like to find a long entry dari bawah sini, right? 144, 143, or maybe even 142 macam tu, right? Somewhere lower down here. So this is for Solana, yeah. So those are three positions that I'm looking to potentially enter over this weekend. Sebab sekarang hari Jumaat, let's see how price consolidates over the weekend. Tapi for now, going back to Bitcoin for now, there's a few things I want to show you guys. Untuk 4-hour time frame, kita ada bullish divergence. You can see kita telah buat lower low sini, right? Lower low, tapi MACD telah buat low and higher low. So there is some signs of a bullish divergence here, yeah? And that means on the 4-hour time frame, which is like a mid-term time frame, we could continue higher, right? We could continue higher. Tapi that's why it's important to take some profit. Sebab ini penting ya, sebab di higher time frame ada tanda bearish, right? So that's why it's important. Ingat liquidation target kita 107 dan 111. If you are entering positions, make sure you guys take profit. Okay, sebab if we look at weekly, okay, tengok weekly time frame. Look at the highs that we have created. Okay, ni high, high. Tapi di sini high, and right now we are so low, right? Sangat-sangat rendah. So it's clearly going to be a very bearish divergence on the MACD, right? Kalau you ambil garisan atau you nak ambil histogram, sama juga. It's a bearish divergence, right? High, lower high, high, high. Bearish divergence on the weekly time frame. Yeah, weekly time frame. So that being said, if we are still looking for long positions, macam saya cakap tadi, make sure you guys are taking profit, right? 4 hour, there is a bullish signal, tapi itu untuk 4 hour time frame, right? Higher time frame eventually will win, right? In my experience. So if you guys are trading, make sure you guys are paying yourself and masuk pocket sikit, take profit. Okay. So kalau you guys nak tengok exactly how I trade, you guys can join the Kaizen Crypto Academy. Link saya akan letak di bawah, right? Dalam sini saya tunjuk semua, tak kisah TP, stop loss, profit, loss, everything. I show cara saya manage trade, cara saya manage risk, right? Everything I show transparently in here. Kalau guys nak belajar dan tengok lebih mendalam cara saya trade, link saya akan letak di bawah. Itu sahaja untuk video kali ini. See you guys in the next video.